Okay, it's already past my bedtime, so I'm just gonna do something simple today. But first, I got Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny in the mail today. We'll probably watch it this weekend. My mom requested that I order this one. So I'm just gonna do my top 15 music artists according to Apple Music Replay. I know all the cool kids have Spotify, but I have Apple Music. So this is mostly going to be what I listen to at work, because when I'm at home, I might use my iPad to listen to music more than my phone. And my iPad has a completely different Apple ID that I share with my sister. So also, since my phone was kind of on its last legs, a lot of the times I had to only listen to stuff that I had downloaded. So, didn't really listen to as many different artists as I probably normally would. I think I only listened to 654 different artists, although some of those are probably the same. But anyway. Coming in at number 15 is Athenium. I don't know how you say it. It's got that weird A-E thing. I don't know what sound that is, but I think they're like a 90s alternative rock band. I really wasn't familiar with them until last year. I think I was listening to a lot of alt rock and they came up a lot. Anyway, number 14, Sinead O'Connor, who unfortunately passed away this year. Wasn't really familiar with that many of her songs, but I did like, some of the more well-known ones. And doesn't she have the song that's on A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, I think? That would probably be my favorite. I Want Your Hands on Me or something like that. Number 13 is Oingo Boingo. I saw on YouTube one of those What's in Your Bag videos from Amoeba Records that he did. And I don't know if I've ever watched an interview with him before, but he was really charming. That's probably my favorite one of those type of videos that I've watched, because he went kind of really in depth on his choices. But yeah, I listened to a lot of Oingo Boingo, and he did a solo album, Danny Elfman, during the pandemic or something. I listened to that quite a bit too, which was kind of weird, but I also liked it a lot. So number 12 is Depeche Mode. They had a new album out this year, I think, or whatever their newest album is. I really like it, so I listened to it quite a bit, and then probably, greatest hits type stuff. Number 11, Better Than Ezra. I really couldn't tell you that many of their songs. I know they come up a lot. Same with that other band, Athenium, or whatever they're called, that I was listening to, a lot of alternative rock, and it just happened to come up. So I don't know the names of any of the songs really, but I know them if I hear them. Number 10 is Our Lady Peace, which is one of my favorite bands of all time. So quite a few of their albums I listen to. Number 9, Splendor. Same deal, one of my all-time favorite bands, even though they only have 2 albums that I know of, but really love both of those. Number 8 was Spinal Tap. Yeah, probably listen to greatest hits a lot, and their Back from the Dead album, I like that one. And the movie is one of the greatest comedy movies of all times. I would try to quote something, but I'm tired. You can't really dust for vomit. Number 7 is Amy Mann. I love Amy Mann. Fantastic songwriter. Really like the type of chord progressions and stuff in her songs. Yeah. Number 6, Flyleaf, another one of my all-time favorite bands. They're, I think they would be considered Christian rock or something, but ow, 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 wrist. I was leaning on it. Okay. Number 5 is Sarah McLachlan. I was really big into Sarah McLachlan in like the late 90s or something. Like whenever I first got a CD player, like I had several of her albums. I went back and listened to all her old albums earlier this year. So number 4 was Rick Springfield, another fantastic songwriter. He had a new album that I kind of liked. It's kind of retro sounding, like kind of 80s sounding, and I really liked it. But I like a lot of his older stuff too, and newer, older and newer. Number 3 was Madonna. Rebel Heart, one of my favorite albums of all time, and her 80s stuff is one of my happy place music things. Number 2 is Tori Amos, fantastic songwriter again, and yeah, I listen to her a lot, obviously. And number 1 for the second year in a row is Taylor Swift. She's a really good songwriter too. Plus she had like the re-releases of a few of her albums. So there's that. You know, you gotta listen to the new versions to see how they compare to the old ones. Right? But I still really like Midnights. But also I listen to Reputation a lot and Lover, I think. Anyway, I'm tired. This was not very animated or interesting, but yeah. Okay, bye.